Hi, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm packing in my kids' backpacks for our 9.5-hour flight. We are going to be going on a vacation, a 2-week vacation to Spain. So we have a very long flight ahead of us. So I just wanted to share some things that I'll be packing for my kids. They are almost 4 and 7.5. Just to kind of share some ideas with you. These will work great for shorter flights, road trips, long flights, pretty much everything in between. We have traveled quite a bit as a family, but this will definitely be the longest flight that we have done as a family. So to start out with, each of my kids just have a regular sized backpack. These are just Cat and Jack brand that we got on clearance from Target. And then they each have a little keychain on it so that we can tell whose is whose to make it a little bit easier. So this one is my oldest's, and my youngest has the exact same one. So like I mentioned in some other videos, they have lots of interests that overlap and things that they both enjoy doing. So I'll start out by showing kind of some of the things that are going to be the same for both of their backpacks, then go into a few things that are going to be different, and then at the end I'll kind of show you what I'll be taking as a mom to help entertain my kids during the flight and also while we are out on vacation. So to start out, both of my kids have neck pillows, which they love and they think are super cool. So we're taking these with us. Our flight will be, we leave in like the afternoon, and when we get to Spain, we'll be getting there like at 9 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm really wanting my kids to be able to sleep. So they want to take their neck pillows. They each also have a sleep mask. I'll bring a small blanket for them. And I'm also planning on taking a pair of pajamas for them to change into so that hopefully they can sleep the best that they can on our flight. Okay, so I packed some similar activities for both of my kids. They each have one of these little magnetic tins. The Paw Patrol ones. These ones I just got from the Dollar Tree. They've had things like this in the past that were different themes and really like them and enjoy them. And then if pieces get lost or we lose it or leave it behind somewhere, it's not a big deal. So I got those. And then I got just these little containers from the Dollar Tree. And then inside of them, I've put a few different things. In one of them, I got them each a new set of crayons. And I just like keeping them in this box because they won't roll all over the place. And they're easier for kids to kind of dig through and pull out the one that they want and put it back in. And they won't roll all over like the tray tables on the plane. And then I have another container that has these little wax sticks in them. The brand name is Wiki Sticks. These are just like an off-brand, but they're just these little wax sticks that you can they kind of stick to each other. And you can just build. My kids love building all kinds of creations, like scenes on their tray table, or making balls or braiding or all kinds of things. And they're super lightweight and easy to travel with. And then in this last one, I just got a few little like squishy sensory things. So these each have 3 little like squishy guys. And then they have like 3 or 4 of these like squishy tubes. I'm sure that they'll like playing with them or stretching them, or I don't know what they'll do with them, but I know that they'll like them. So they each have a little container of those. Okay, and then since we are going to Spain and we are a homeschooling family, I did make these little like activity workbooks for them. So this front page is just a laminated page with an I Spy. And then inside, this one is for my oldest, and it has some like reading comprehension, some writing practice, some coloring, like fact pages, as well as a few other just like activities that are more kind of like educational focused. My youngest daughter also has a book like this. Hers just has the coloring pages in it though. It doesn't have any of the extra like writing and reading practice. Each of my kids got 2 of these little like make a face sticker books. These are also from the Dollar Tree, and each one has like a big sticker that they can stick onto paper, and then different like faces that they can add to the big sticker just to make whatever they want. So they each have a food one, and they each have a monster one. And then they each have one of these coloring activity envelopes. It comes with markers, some stickers, and then just some coloring pages, and they all just kind of slide into this cardboard envelope. I got these on clearance at Smith's for like 80 cents. So, and they had enough that they had 2 of them. So I got 2, one for each of my kids just to keep in their backpacks. Same with this. they also had these coloring books on clearance for 80 cents. So I got them each a coloring book. They're not huge coloring book fans, but sometimes they are. So we'll take that for each of them. Okay, and then each of my kids are also bringing a couple of like really old editions of Highlight magazines. They like looking through these, doing the activities. We got these for free from somewhere, like a big stack of them. And so I always bring a couple for them to do while we're on trips. And then when they finish them, we can just recycle them, leave them behind, and we don't have to take them with us if we don't need them. Okay, and then each of my kids is also bringing just a notebook with some blank pages for them to color, draw, write, do stickers, pretty much whatever they want to do. Okay, each of my kids are also getting some different like puzzle and activity books for them to do. This one is just another like make a face dinosaur edition. My youngest really likes doing these. So I got her an extra one of those, and then my oldest has some more of these highlights, just like puzzle books. So they have things like I Spy pages, what's the difference, mazes, those kinds of things. So she has a couple of those. These again were also just from the Dollar Tree. And then for each of them, they are also each bringing a boogie board. Okay, and then also each of my kids are gonna have just they have a little pouch like this. This is for my youngest, this one is for my oldest. And inside, it just has a few things for them to have on the plane. It has a face mask for each of them in case they need it, some tissues, a couple wet ones like disinfecting wipes, some hand sanitizer, spray, I like the spray kind for them, and then also a little box of Tic Tacs just for fun. I'll probably also stick in a few suckers into their little pouches for when we do takeoff and descents, just to help with their ears. In my bag, I have this giant pouch full of other like little activities, and these are going to be more for me to like pass out to my kids if I can see that they're getting restless or they need something else to do. And these I'll also have on hand for my kids to play with and use while we are actually on our vacation. So one of the first things are just these little watercolor pages. The watercolors are just right here, and then they're each going to have one of these little paintbrushes that will be filled with water, so that water can always be going through it. And all they need to do is they just need to get some paint on their paintbrush from here, and then they can paint the little picture. I like that these are small and something that's can be done fairly easily on the plane. These will also be great just when we have some downtime at the like Airbnbs that we're going to be staying at. Okay, and then I have my own mom stash of these little like sticker sheets. These are just like single sheets that I can just pass out. I'm thinking these will mostly be for like if we're at a restaurant or something and need to have people entertained, that I'll just have these to pass out to them. In here, I just grabbed some of our lacing cards. Both my kids really like to do these, and definitely is something that they can focus on and do independently. In here, I just have some little wooden animal toys. This is mostly for my youngest. She'll really enjoy playing with those. In here, I have two just like little, just like bagged Lego sets. And then I just put them in this bag, so that way after they've done it, they can put it back in here, or they can take it apart and they can switch which Legos they build. So this one, that's a Princess Aurora one, and this one is like a spaceship one. These are a bag of magnet tiles, but they are little mini ones. So my kids love playing with magnet tiles, and I bought these a while ago and just haven't had a chance to use them yet. But I just thought they would be perfect for this trip, especially since we're going to be gone for so long. That'll be nice to have a somewhat familiar toy, just a smaller version of it. And then in here, I have some of these. I have these little magnet guys, and their hands and their feet just magnet together. And they're just like these little silicone guys. They can build all kinds of towers and stuff with them. They haven't had these before, but I thought it'd be something fun for them to play with and explore with. The thing I got are these little like suction cup animals. I thought they'd be fun to like stick onto the windows or the table tray, but they're just these little silicone like balloon animal looking creatures. I just thought they were funny and thought my kids would like those as well. And then the last thing that I have is just this another little toy set that is the mom from Bluey, and a little cradle, and then a little baby Bluey. I just saw this on sale on Amazon, so I ordered it and thought it would be just a fun little easy toy that takes up literally just like this much room. that'd be easy to throw into my bag when we're going out for a day or to have on the airplane or whatever my kids need. So also, like I mentioned, I will have in my bag, I'll also bring some pajamas for them and some like small blankets for them to use for when I want them to go to sleep on the plane. And then I'll also have extra like power banks in case we need them to charge any of the things that they're using. My youngest's Yodo player, or the phone that we use for audiobooks, or the iPads or anything like that. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure that I have everything that I can find. I'll link down below in the description box. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.